some real money in the room.
OG Percy.
Talk to me, man.
In recent news, we have a Chirac legend, one of the leaders in the drill community, King Von, O-Block's King Von, the infamous King Von that was named to be rap's first serial killer.
Okay.
Old footage from him in Cook County Jail has resurfaced, and it showed that he requested to go to protective custody, and his excuse to get there was because he's gay.
Ain't no excuse.
What it looked like was there was a lot of ops on the deck, and he made a move to go to PC. Does that take away from his street cred?
Oh yeah, street credit. It take away from his manhood too. The streets. What you gonna do as a man? You wasn't nothing but a serial killer. You wasn't nothing but a real serial killer. My bad. You weren't even that. You was a real serial killer. You understand me? You was a serial killer. You wasn't no killer. You was a serial. Look, killers gonna go in them cages. You was a serial killer. Sound like you a little shook up now. Sound like you a little shook up now. Them ain't built like that, Toon. Them ain't built like that. I'm just sliding and stepping. Them cowards behind guns, man. Oh, that was nice. Cowards behind guns. That's what you is, man. Cause now it's time for y'all to kill something. Now, if you're a real serial killer, this is the place where you can go kill and get away with it. What they gonna do with you? Lock me up? I'm already locked up. Be a real serial killer, cause you ain't that. You just took some people's lives and you finna have to pay for it. Yeah, and say I was gay. To go to protect, now, they just finna bring it out. He might be a homosexual. Have it in the system is. He might be there. He can tell, he'll tell them quick, check my record. Nobody put him in PC because they got it somewhere he already there for real. Yeah, I'm gay. I can't afford it. I'm gay. Put me in there, they gonna fuck shit up. Everybody say they gay not to go there, so you gotta prove it to us. You got, check my files. Go check my file on such and such. Oh yeah, send him on the protector because he it's King Von. What's his name? Is that what it is?
It's King Von.
No, stop that, Toon. That nigga name is Von. The king come from. King ain't never said he was a queen. Hello! I know.
Well, let me ask you this. In defense of King Von, was that not smart?
A king ain't never said he was a queen. Is that smart? A king stands up to anything. A king know who he is. A king don't go to protective custody. I'm the king. What the hell I gotta hide for? That's a king. That's king. Nah, y'all. That's old just Vaughn. Oh, my bad. Sean. Yeah, it changes. It's different. It's a different world in there. He king out here, but in there, he queen. You heard what he said? I can't go there, I'm gay. You can't be, your name is King Von, not Queen Von. I know it took a minute for that one to soak in.
Well, sometimes you gotta make it make sense.
I just did. The nigga switched. Up on y'all. He switched up on y'all. When he got gangster, I told you. And there you go, y'all. There go the words I'm getting my own t-shirt made with that on there. I told you. Here I said, that's a whole word. Told you. Somebody learn how to spell that so I can get it right on my t-shirt. I told you. I told you. I told you. I told you a lot of niggas ain't gonna turn out to be who they say they is in the end, y'all. I told you. Got a whole rubber band around this motherfucker here at the back. That you be twisting on both sides next time you see. I told you. I told you little sliders ain't built like that. I told y'all King Von had y'all fooled. King Von got y'all doing all. Now y'all done followed the leader, and guess what? Guess what you gonna have to do now? Follow that same leader. Cause guess what? He ain't built like that. And y'all, and now he know it. When I try to warn y'all and tell y'all, tell us from a crib, man, to stay out that goddamn penitentiary. There's some animals in there waiting to eat y'all alive. You youngsters, you new youngsters ain't nothing but food into places like that. King Von, and look how that built chest sung that out of there. That just rap like a killer. But he not one. That's what the system wanted to do, is fool you black kids. Get all you black kids to working out here doing what they're doing, following the leader, and lead all you down to jump off the same plank. Walk the plank. And ain't nothing down there but water waiting on you to drown. As soon as you get in there, can't nobody swim amongst the sharks. Oh, you be a running ass Aston. He can hear them outside the door waiting to get that air. They breathing there. Man, me first, man. They'll kill that. They'll kill when they kill each other to get a hold of that. What? He out of there. Them coming out all that hair looking like that. There's some ugly in there, beat up, face all tore up. Shit look like big, look like the Green Mile. Yeah, and you looking lovely. Coming in with your little hair all done, pink lips and all. Oh yeah, look at him. That's me right there, John. Don't you fuck with him. That's mine. I told you. Kill each other. You be over there. What they fighting like they fight for, man? Oh, they fighting to see who gonna fuck you. What? They fighting? Yeah, they fighting over you. You just got there. They go over there fighting like a motherfucker. What? They fighting over me? Yeah, they trying to see. He said he wanted you first. Wanted me how? Yeah, that's why they fighting like that, and they fighting hard than a motherfucker. So you know you're in trouble. And you don't even know why they fighting. You over there looking at the fight like a motherfucker. Soon as fight, yeah. Man, come on, man, let's go. My little partner right here. Come on, you just got here. Come on, let me holler at you. You ain't finna do a thing. You just seen them fighting. You know you ain't got nothing like that. You out of there. Po King Von. I mean Queen Von. I ain't calling you Queen Von. You told the people you was gay. We sticking to that. Guess what? That's where they turn it. That's where they get like that. Well, you ain't gay. You ain't gay. I ain't gonna say you gay. We just gonna say you a punk. Yeah, punks, they scary. Gay, they just in the open. They happy. That mean to be happy, y'all. Don't get me in trouble.
Amen. In defense of King Von.
Do he get defense? I mean, the man said this is what he is, to go to protection.
Overstood.
That's not right in the jail culture. In the gang culture.
Right.
You can't do that in the gang culture. Tell from a crib. Right on RealToon. I knew a crib one time out of Fort Worth, Texas. I ain't gonna mention his name, no names. But he's home now. Just came home recently. Me and him got into a great danger down on Ferguson Unit. I was on Ferguson Unit. It was a guy named Lucci came in out of Houston. 5 dudes Lucci. He came from the screwdriver clique. He showed me something. He said he showed me his a screwdriver tattooed on his arm. He had a screwdriver. He said all rappers down there got the real screwdriver cliques. They got the screwdrivers tatted on their arm. They look like this, screwdrivers. And I said, what that's for? He said, 'cause we pop the cars. He said, the screwdrivers, because we used to pop the cars and take the D's. He said something like that. So they called screwed up clique, screwdrivers. Well, they from H-Town, 5 dudes real Stone Down. Lucci, shout out to Lucci, man. Look like cat in the head. That's my boy. Stone Down, though. But when he came to Ferguson, he hit Ferguson, he walked in, they said, man, they said, you the one, what's up, cuz? Said, man, you the one that's supposed to holler at on some crippin'? Yeah. He said, I need to holler at you, cuz. So he looked at one of my partners out of Fort Worth that I knew. Stone Down. Since he had been there, he had been stoned down to me, so on. He said, man, right there, I got an SOS on that right there, cuz. I said, on who? A SOS means to smash on sight. You don't want that on you. I mean, anybody see you, they gonna smash you on sight. And I'm talking about on sight. They not gonna walk by you. They gonna catch you in the hall. They gonna catch you here. You got an SOS on your head. Don't go out there in that hall, man. Don't come out your cell. Tell them people to escort you out of here. He told me my partner had the SOS on him. I said, my partner right there. I said, hell no. For what? So he told me to play. He said he was on his unit. The Mesa Texans. Roach unit. He said Crip got me didn't like the unit, so he was trying to get shipped. So what happened? He said he lied and said some Crips raped. He said some Mexicans raped him in the shower. He lied on the Mexicans, said some Mexicans raped him in the shower. He said, yeah. Hey man, don't you know what type of war that was started here that some Mexicans raped a Crip in prison? Don't worry about it. You know what type of riot that was started? You know what type of war that was started amongst the system? In prison to say that some Mexicans caught a Crip in there and raped him in the shower. I'm just saying, just imagine a war that was started in that prison. What? Cause that's a bad motherfucker to come up with. That's how conniving that was. What they did, they locked down the Mexicans. The riot was gonna start, so a lot of people got locked down. When the investigation was through, found out the Mexicans didn't do nothing. So they let the Mexicans out and the niggas out, and the Crips ran down on the same forward. Say, cuz, why you do that? Sit there and did that lie on the Mexicans. They beat that nigga up. They smashed him. That nigga took a shampoo bottle and stuck it up in his. I don't know how round that motherfucker was, but a round shampoo bottle, and he stuck it in his. And called the guards. After he got beat up that time, he called the guards back. Cause he seen that saying the Mexicans raped him didn't work the first time, cause he didn't have enough evidence. The Crips beat him up for lying on the Mexicans, violated him, for lying on the Mexicans, and he went back to lockup. Guess what he told the guards this time?
What'd he tell them?
The Crips raped him. Hello! See, I got stories, I know. He said the Crips raped him, but this time he had evidence. His ass had been penetrated. So they checked him, seen had he been messed with, yep. And he had the beat up face too. The guy he lied on that time got time. For a rape charge against the Crip dude, and they shipped the Crip dude. The guy that he lied on was just ready to go home after doing 15 years. Just got another extra 5 years added to the man's sentence. And he didn't even do nothing. But he said that man raped him. And plus he had a bleeding boot. He had punctured his ass with the shampoo bottle. And he had evidence to say the man raped him. When he got back to the goddamn building, my partner seen him. He said, man, that's the dude that sit there and said, cuz raped him, man. He said, I had an SOS on. That means smash him on sight. So Lucci said he was taught to smash him. And that he did. Twice. Saying that to say this, man, these niggas be going to PC, going there to protect the cuck, cause them niggas ain't built like that. Now, what was the question, Toon?
Again, in defense of Vaughn, I saw a video of 051 Freaky. Vaughn catches his op. It looked like they just went to court. You know, once you go to court, everybody together for a second, and there's no guards present. And so Vaughn sees a op, a guy named by the name of 051 Freaky, and he gets off on him. Slides out of his handcuffs, and he punches him down. Same King Vaughn that was NPC. So I say that to say, it's like, okay, he made a move to get out of there safely, but when he had the opportunity to look at an op, he looked at him.
So what's wrong with the opportunity for the ops to look at you? Yeah, make it make sense. We on some ops, nigga, going there where the ops is. Don't catch one lacking. The one he probably caught probably was the weakest to catch. Some of them get off on the weak ones. They get off on the weakest one. Oh, I'm finna get this bitch. Oh, I got him. And they'll show out on him. They show out the most when they know they can whoop you. Yeah, they'll get off on you. Oh, yeah, I got him. Little Turner. Oh, that's Little Turner. Oh, I'm gonna get. Cause he Little Turner, he the weak. What's wrong with you going in that book? You don't get off. That ain't a get off to me. The get off is to go through that door and get off on whatever coming your way. I'll have to do that many times. Man, you just don't know how many people do what Queen Vaughn did. They get ready to that door and it's time to go in. Shit. I'm going in. I know it. I know you ain't. I know you ain't. I was in the block one time when I was so scared to come in where we was at. They had to reel in on a dolly. On a dolly. Be tied strapped to a dolly. Strapped to a dolly on both sides. You understand me? They be strapped to that motherfucker. And they can't get out there. And they can't get out of it. They put them, they strap them to the dolly and they roll them in, and then they let the two straps off on both sides. The two straps come off, and then they unhandcuff them. That's how scared it was to come in there where we was at. Can I just put this in my pocket?
Yeah.
That's how scared they was. Nigga, we had niggas living in fear in that motherfucker. Nah, for real. But it wasn't no game, it was for real. A lot of them just got, they can't stand that pressure. They good on the streets. They good with help. They good with partners and they good with pistols. But they not good by themselves. They not good by themselves. Queen, you don't get no point for sliding on the ops in handcuffs. You don't want no action. You pick your fights. Your fights in that door where you going. That big, the one you said, I ain't going there, you got rat to the door and turn, everybody know you caught out. They probably talking before you got in there and you ain't going in there because you can't fake that heat. I be hearing that shit all the time. I done been put in situations like that where I feel like I go through this door and try to get at me. Guess what though? I'm finna go through this door. Finna go through the door, go to my cell. When that door closed, we're gonna see what's popping. You can't, look, I don't care who you get at. I don't care who you get at. You into PC. You into protected custody. You need protection. You're not live like Channel 5. Bars. Keep going. Look at that.
Long Lil Jay, you hear me?
R.I.P. to J-Dub, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to the clique, man.
Yeah. OG Percy. Show no mercy. You hear me? That's the way my
gang curse me.
Come on now. So in recent news, the jury in the YNW Melly case has been deadlocked, and they could not come to an agreement on if he's gonna be innocent or if he's gonna be guilty. Okay. Well, I'm not even gonna say innocent, but guilty or not guilty. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't come to a conclusion on it. So there was a mistrial, and a bond will be given to Melly, so Melly will be able to fight his case as a free man. However, the prosecutor made it a point to let it be known that the state will try to prosecute him again. What's your thoughts on the fate of the YNW Melly case?
The system has won again. The system has won again against the system. Hung jury, I mean, it's plain. It don't have nothing to do with him. They fighting amongst each other. It don't got nothing to do with him. They fighting amongst each other, man. And damn, hung jury. I mean, God. I mean, you can do it in plain sight and still get away with it. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I told y'all. Sometimes I like to see the bad guy get away. Sometimes I'm just saying, sometimes I like to see the bad guy win, man. I hate seeing the bad guy lose all the goddamn time. Yeah, I was the bad guy in the movie. I was like, go. Oh, this thing got caught. Motherfuckers always getting caught. I told y'all, man, my best thing in life when I was doing dirt, guess what that was, Tony?
What was it?
To get away with it. I mean, that was the adrenaline rush. Get away with it. Get nigga running and you got police chasing you, cars behind you, people telling it. That ain't no fun. But when you get away with it, but y'all don't know the feeling. I mean, it's the best feeling. I mean, it's like busting a nut. It's a good feeling. I got away with it. But when you get caught, oh, you niggas out of there. You niggas out of there, man. He got a hung jury, but somewhere down the line, he gonna get hung. He gonna get hung somewhere down the line, man, because you know what? Once God know your heart and we know your faith, man, you might have won down here, but you didn't win up there. You could fool some, but you just can't fool one. Yeah, that one. That one. You can fool some, but there's one you can't fool. That's where you're gonna pay for it is. Everything I did in life that I thought I got away with, God made me pay for it. In the end. I sat on Ferguson for a lifetime for nothing. And I asked God, how the hell did I miss 3 paroles? I ain't. And God told me right then and said, oh, remember you thought you got away with this? He said, you're doing time for it now. God, I didn't get caught. Did nobody see? Oh, okay. Oh, you being caught. Now I can make you pay for it. So everything that you thought you got away with, Percy, somebody seen it. I said, no one seen it. He said, yeah, one person. That one up there seen it. And that's why you paying for it. I had to sit in prison extra time, extra long, and never knew why until God brought it to my understanding and told me this is why. So, just when you think you didn't got away with something at all, I mean, YM, whatever your name is, I mean, I ain't gonna say you got away with nothing. If you're innocent, you innocent. I don't want to see a guilty man go to jail, but I love for you to look the camera in the eye and say that you're innocent. You don't lie to us. If you lie to us, we know you're lying. Well, we ain't gotta know you're lying. We seen what you done. The sad thing, they throw your little bony ass in somewhere, you ain't gonna be able to make it easy. Be you fool. You ain't bigger than King Von. They throw your ass in there, your ass gonna be scrambling like a motherfucker. It's a shame that you young keep falling for the same game, but these ain't telling you ain't done but tuna in the sea. You know, tuna, everybody eating off you young dumb sliders, drillers, steppers. Man, I hope one of those steppers coming in real soon. What they saying in the print, that's the waiting on y'all. One little drill team, yeah, I'm gonna keep them on the little drill. They dumb, slow on the mother. They don't know how to talk, think, or nothing. Ha! Snatch 'em. But another black man free, we just seen it all the time. Shout out to Snoop Dogg, walked out on his murder trial. Shout out to Jay-Z. You know, he got big trials people that win sometimes. Shout out to OJ. You might won one, but you just lost one. You won the first one, but you lost that second one. You understand me? But just to win one in the court of law, man, you a bad motherfucker. Shout out to whatever his name is. What's his name?
YNW Melly.
ABC.
Well, he didn't technically win. He had a mistrial.
YNW Melly. I'm tired of all you alphabets. I get confused. WG, NWA started this. And then you got YNG this, PMG that, GBS this, KBS. They start putting numbers in it. B4B. Like that. God. The alphabets and the numbers. I can't keep up the games no more. And these down there yelling some Crip and Blood. That was easy. I bet y'all can't. I bet a Crip and a Blood can't keep up with the culture today. They can't tell you no gangs. All they know is Crips and Blood. 5D5. We ain't talking about that shit. That was in the 1900s. But anyway, back to the mission at hand, man. The man is free. Tell God thank you. Thank you! That's all you supposed to be saying right now.
My God.
That's it. That's all you supposed to be saying right now. Nothing else, nothing else. You don't get out of cap. Bump, go to trip and see what happens. The same thing. The cycle don't repeat itself. It'll go back around the same thing. Let the washing machine stay washing. It just keep repeating itself. So I'm glad to see another black man free. They said you was a hung jury. They was hung. It takes $1 million to hang them off. It takes a lot of money to get a hung jury, especially when they sitting there watching and they know that it had nothing to do with him. It's the system fighting within the system, man. But sometimes the system got money to pay for their people, man. They paid for them, because guess what? That Melly boy, he ain't nothing but another.
Yeah, they said the judge read out loud and said he had $36 million in deposited into his bank account since he had been locked up. 36 million. So he had the money to fight.
You said that's deposited in. We ain't saying that's what he had before he got. They ain't counting what he had before he got. You heard me? I'm just saying though. Can I just borrow $1? $1. You said 36 million?
Million. Yeah, million.
I won't be going in that motherfucker either. I'll be going to PC too.
You hear me? Well, I think Melly walks the yard.
You think Melly walks the yard?
Yeah, I think so. He got,
Check that background.
I ain't heard anything adversely to Melly. And the streets talk.
They don't let them walk the yard. You know why? It's for their own protection. Right. When you're a high profile case, they're not gonna put you in no danger. They ain't gonna let nothing happen to you until the case is over.
After the case. Right.
When that case is over, move your ass to population with the rest of them. But until then, we gotta keep you safe, make sure it don't happen. You gotta get up, get you dressed, get you on something nice. You gotta do a lot to get you to trial. Cause guess what? You get booked in, booked out every day. As soon as they take you, gotta take your clothes off and count that shit in and put this back on and put you back in your jail. And we start over again in the morning. Yeah, you secluded by yourself. He didn't have to worry about that, because that's what the system will do. When they don't give a fuck about you, they gonna tell your ass.
Yeah, why do some people get to wear suits to court and others are wearing the orange uniform?
You go whatever your family bring you up to. A lot of people that you see in these regular suits don't got outside support. The judge now, the state don't furnish suits. They don't know. You is not that important. They got a suit for you. Put that red jumper on or the stripy jumper on. That's the only suit you got right there. That's why, because the family, somebody got some outside support. When you come in there looking nice in your suit and tie, somebody on the outside support, and they're making sure that you well taken care of. The ones that come in their jail uniform looking pitiful, you can get you a regular old case, regular old trial, because you ain't got no outside support. If you coming in the suit, you get, the attention that's needed. You got outside support, but that's why they come in there like that, because if they come in there regular, that means ain't nobody caring nothing about them.
Right. Are you familiar with the are you familiar with Timothy Simpkins? He was the Arlington school shooter from a couple years back.
Okay.
Well, he recently got 12 years. I actually want to show you the video before.
School shooting, the standout.
Has decided on the punishment for Timothy Simpkins, 12 years in prison. That decision just announced. The jury deciding on 12 years in prison. The deliberations lasted nearly 5 hours long, and they began just after the final witness, an emotional Simpkins himself.
The truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you guys. Yes.
The final voice to testify before the jury decides his punishment is that of convicted school shooter Timothy Simpkins himself.
Well, first, I just want to say I'm sorry for my actions. I know they were wrong and horrible. There's no justifying that.
Simpkins is convicted for the Timberview High School shooting on October 6th, 2021. After a violent classroom brawl, Simpkins pulled a gun from his waistband and fired toward the student who'd attacked. Hi there, Steve. Will the...
He's trying to pop in
I
here.
understand what I did was wrong. Very, very wrong. And I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry.
Oh, shit, you that crying.
I just asked.
I don't get hurt all that crying. That jail cell make you cry. I said, jail cell, I don't want to go back in there.
I don't.
Prosecutors say Simpkins has to warn you before we get into the.
I'm not sure if you heard. He actually asked for max probation from the jury as he was testifying on his behalf. So apparently he shot 3 people. None died, but he was convicted of attempted capital murder at a school right here down the street from Fort Worth in Arlington.
We on?
We on.
I'm surprised that nigga ain't hanging. I'm surprised he didn't get 12 years. I ain't shit for something he just did. Now you shoot one, they gonna give you goddamn 15 years goddamn, for attempted murder. That's on one person. Can I ask you one thing? What was his reason for the fight?
I believe me and you actually covered this way back when. This is almost a year ago, right?
Damn.
Yeah, and it's just now maturing. But the reason for the fight, I believe he was getting bullied. You know what I mean? They actually showed him. They showed him. Yeah, Charleston came, and remember he was talking about the kid.
I remember that. Yeah,
he was getting bullied.
But he still got some time to go do.
12 years.
You gonna bring out me 8, 7 on that. You gonna bring about 8 or 7 on that. You dig what I'm saying? My brother did 12 years, aggravated. Then you on the school campus, that's AGG too? Man.
He's so young.
Well, I mean, it's so f***ed up, man. You go to school, man, handle you bad, but it's just like just can't protect yourself in no type of way no more, Tom. You gotta carry a gun. Why? Because everybody trying to get down, bully and punk on and all that old weak ass shit. And who doing that? The ones with the guns.
Right.
The ones with the guns that turn bully now. As soon as you protect yourself, you wrong. You going to jail. Blacks are in a lose-lose situation these days, man. Man, we in a lose-lose situation, man. Like I say, man, we the only race that's fighting peace amongst each other, man. That's sad, man. And we just want peace. And we ain't talking to nothing but our own kind. Amongst each other. Cause ain't nobody else f***ing with us. Bothering us, bullying us, punking us. It's all us. I don't know what the cap is, man. Shit out here crazy. When we gonna win? But he won. That 12 years gonna have to soak in, but even through there, a lot of kids ain't gonna catch it. They gonna still keep bullying, man. They ain't gonna catch it. That was just a bully. That just that stood up for itself, man. It's like if you do, if you don't. Yeah, I'm sorry I hit the other 2 people, man, but y'all seen what was happening. Well, you should have just let him go on do what? We're in a lose-lose situation, man. We can't win for Blacks can't win for nothing, on nothing, because we too busy to turn each other down. Man, bro should have, he did the right thing. I was being bullied, y'all know it, and I popped off. What happened to the people that were bullying them? Oh, they just at home healing from their wounds. Let y'all soak in that for a minute. They at the house just healing from their wounds. He the one got to pay. They was bullying him. See, they okay now. They don't nothing happen to them, but him protecting himself from the bullies. Oh, get him. He should let me. That should be yeah. He did that to y'all. Y'all, come on, man. And y'all should be getting the maximum probation for making him do that to y'all. For making him do. Y'all made him do that to y'all. And now we got to punish. He still got to do 12 years of his life. And come on, man. I mean, I want to see the good guy win sometime too. Even if he was being bad. I want to see the good guy win sometime, even if he was being bad. They playing with the goddamn gang got here, man.
See, look out, OG Percy.
Hey.
So, a woman, black woman,
Right.
by the name of Carly Russell,
Okay.
admitted to lying about kidnapping. Apparently, they raised $86,000, or $63,000, and they had to give the money back because she got caught in a lie. She said that there was a kid walking on the side of the road. She was Googling, which she lied about. She was Googling
Scam.
about Amber Alerts. You know, if you could get caught, is it illegal to fake an Amber Alert? She's Googling these things.
Right.
She's a nursing student out of Mississippi, I believe. And a lot of black people are calling for her.
Yeah. Put that bitch away. Yeah. This is the worst type of there is in the world. A liar. A scam artist and you lying? Is we going?
Amen.
Let's go. Nah, that's a cold get down. A bitch that holler wolf. I do it. Fuck yelling wolf. They bringing back the throwback. The world go in a cycle, man. Goes around, comes around, keeps the motherfucker spinning as long as it dry. You hear me? She yelled wolf on the kid, man. You got grown folks lying on the kids nowadays. Man, what people want to come up with right now? Say, lied on me the other day. He said I did this and did that. I wish I could have raised $36. I wish I could have raised $20. The scam is real, man. Man, I mean, what? She needs to be locked up. Now I'm gonna quit doing people like that. Can I bring something back one time too?
What you trying to bring back?
She need her ass whooped. She need her ass whooped for that. But I'm telling you something, that's what type of attention these black ladies be in for these days. They looking for all the smoke. All the smoke. They want all the smoke. These females right here now, that's a cold get down, black woman. You already got the black men out here acting up. I don't even see black. I'm saying one thing I don't see is black women talking to each other on the internet. It ain't nothing but black men. I ain't seen a woman go at a woman yet. You think about it, Toon. Hey, you?
I'm over here thinking, trying to.
Come over. They probably are a little bit hurt, but I ain't seen a black woman. Every time you open this thing up, we entertain. It's the black men destroying each other. Now we got the ladies yelling wolf on the sideline. Saying the kids, they putting their kids in it. It's a little song. How low can you go? God damn, how low can you go? She must ain't got no kids. She must ain't got no family, because right now she sure ain't got no friends. To be yelling wolf. I don't know, man. I might try to raise that much money. I ain't lying. I'm just trying to do something without putting out a gun and robbing somebody. People coming up with all type of hustles that put a little change in their pocket. I'm just trying to see what I can come up with before I go broke. Well, I'm already broke before I go broke. I'm gonna say it's a chihuahua missing from the Ghetto Taco Bell. Chihuahua put up all type of it. I know how you people love animals. Don't nobody steal my idea now. I don't want to hear no that dog abduction in the neighborhood. Somebody raised $30,000 trying to find a damn dog that don't exist. But that was a good one, Percy. I know y'all getting down right now. That's all right. I ain't gonna use it. Too many people trying to use it right now. Because people love pets and animals. These people use a human being and say, I know, I wonder how, I mean, you know what? See, one thing these people don't understand, when you lie like that, these folks are on top of their game. I mean, every E-I-O-U that you said, they gonna check it. They sitting there shaking their head like, man, something just... Miss Wilson, you know, we checked every stone, and we're not seeming to, you know, your hair is just not curling up like it used to. It was curled up when we found it. We were doing press conference, we did animal alerts, we did everything you asked, you know. All we find is Casper. Who was it?
The friendly ghost?
God, Tune didn't let me down today. God, Tune, I thought I was too old. God. We just find a ghost. We don't find nothing that you say that you... I lied. Shut your ass up. When you were lying from the start, you lying. I don't want that part to get bleep. Look at you. Breaking down over there, everybody feeling. Now raise your $10 off that. Off your lies, you've been lying. Now people, you know what, she just needed some help. I mean, some people help you. I mean, I wish I could do something wrong, get away with it, and just pay me for not trying. You know, if you needed that bad, hey, we'll donate you $1,000. Please, hurry up. Some things just ain't worth lying about, y'all. Now here you working. You wouldn't have a job nowhere around nah. You probably stealing the people insurance policy at the job, at the nursing home, or wherever you work around. You won't get nothing. You're a liar. You gotta walk around with the head of shame. The worst thing I always used to do is hate to get caught, man. My mama said if you get caught, you're gonna have to lie about it. If you lie about it, she gonna whoop your ass about it. But my thing is this lady sit here and got herself and lied on the kids. God, did you save any money? Is anything left? Did you keep a couple hundred?
She ended up having to get an attorney, so.
Well, we know she could afford one. Bars. I know it. Don't f with me, Tone. I'm gonna keep. We knew that she could afford one. Bars. On her. Let's go.
If you can't afford one will be important to you.
Oh, don't worry. Immediately. Free of cost. Long as it's working for the state, we'll work for you. One thing about the state, we will not appoint you an attorney to win for you. We're just gonna appoint you one. Because as you know, it is a state appointed attorney. You don't got no win. I don't know how these dumb be going to, man, I got Jane Griff, man. They gave me Jane Griff. Oh man, he cold. I ain't never seen a cold court appointed. See, one thing I don't understand, let James go in there and get you off the case. And see where James be working in the morning. Because evidently, if he gets you off, he's not a court appointed attorney. He works for us, the courts. If you win, evidently he's working for you. He don't need to be a court appointed attorney. He'll be fired tomorrow. Their job is not to let y'all win. Their job is to plea bargain or let's go to court. And both of them are set up anyway. We don't give a damn if we go to court. You know, if you ain't paying nothing for this law and you going to trial, that means they just want you more time and hang you more. You be better off just doing the court appointed attorney. I'm sorry, y'all, my leg get you. But say, man, that's a cold get down though. The ladies are cold. You ladies are getting wrong. You getting wrong. Y'all see, but y'all been around some scamming. You know any scammers? I mean, well, I don't know. Everything a scam to me. I don't even pick up my phone no more.
Right on. Recently in the news, NCG Kenny B. Youngin. Shout out little bro Kenny B. You know what I'm saying? He posted a bond of around $150,000. Apparently he was arrested for shooting someone. I don't know if the details of who he shot
No, don't do that.
was important.
It's important. Go.
Well, I don't want to do that. You see what I'm saying? Because I don't
he
want
did. He didn't mind doing it.
to.
When you don't mind doing something, you don't mind nobody talking about it. So let's go.
Well, he allegedly shot somebody from the alphabet community,
The LONMP community.
LGBTQ.
Who? No, LOMNOP.
LOMNOP.
LONOP.
Okay.
LOMNOP.
Okay.
QRXTUVWXYZ. That's it.
And-
The LMNOP community.
Well, he shot someone, man, and you know it seemed pretty serious because the bond was high.
It ain't serious, it's fishy. Something fishy. You know, some seeing some serious. Some seem fishy.
I want to say I'm being
That must have
told.
been one of must have been one of what's his name?
The openly gay crip,
What's that? Must
Tony
been,
Wilrich.
Must have been one of OG Wilrich homeboys. Cause he gonna be the OG, cause he gonna be the first one to come out with it. But believe me, it's many of them behind it. There we go.
Well, we saw that Kenny and Wilrich actually have a good relationship.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Now he banging on his homeboys.
No, I don't think he's banging
Let me
with.
tell you something, Tune. It takes a lot for somebody to shoot somebody else. You don't shoot nobody without feelings. Hello. Now, you don't shoot nobody without feelings or somebody done something to you. Oh, the Captain Crunch. I told y'all. Told ya. Y'all remember the video I made a week ago called I Told Y'all? When it came out to Kenny B and Murder Gang PB? And they used OG Percy for the title of the movie? See, I was just the title of the movie. I wasn't playing I didn't have a role in the plays. My name was just the headline. Yeah, you gonna catch that one in a minute. My name was just the headline, OG Percy. Stamps Gay Crip. That's just the name of the movie. But I don't have no parts in the play. Fire. But you do got some actors. We seen the actors. And I told you that I was gonna tell you. I told you. Well, the actors are Kenny B, you know, he's the puppet master in the play, and I said PB was another player in the play. Come to find out, PB went out for me, but I didn't know he had already worked with the guy before on some rap songs.
Well, let's get into there. So,
Go.
because I saw in the midst of all of this going on, right? I guess Kenny B bonds out. I see a video go on YouTube where actually the video was made about OG Percy because you took the picture with openly gay crip Tony Wilrich, right?
Okay.
It became a big talk
Yes,
amongst
sir.
the internet.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
As if you were stamping him.
Yeah. Somebody.
So on and so forth, right?
Okay.
Well, Murder Gang PB took to the internet to call you out for taking a photo with Tony Wilrich. Around the same time, a message is sent to Kenny B from Murder Gang.
On Crib, I am not playing. He not from my section. Tell him stop playing like that. I'm not finna go to no internet with that. I'm dead serious though. He better be down there from the Hooverland or something.
And Kenny B shoots a message back to Murder Gang with Tony Wilrich present.
This is Tony motherfucking Weirich, and I don't give a what you talking about. I'm not from wherever the fuck you at. I used to live over there on Morningside, but I don't need no validation from you. You better get the fuck on, quit playing with me. You don't even know me. Nigga, go on and do your shit just like I'm doing my shit. My shit doing better than yours. My shit doing better than yours. That's why you mad. Did your Wicked Films? It ain't doing nothing. Mine is going everywhere. Yours ain't doing shit. What you talking about?
Right. The puppet master.
Big Wilrich
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's time to put some respect on Tony because it just seems like he's constantly coming up in conversation.
You can't
like
put no respect
why
on
is
nothing.
he?
You can't put no respect on this. He has to earn. He's earning his respect. You don't give him shit.
It just seems like he's always in, like, anything
just
going
out of nowhere.
somewhere is Tony.
Because
Woolridge.
these niggas, because it's a lot of Tony Woolridges around here.
They not all having money.
No, but that don't make them. It's a lot of Crips out here, and a lot of them don't got money either. Hello, I'm Pole Pocket Percy. OG. Now all of them ain't having money, but all of them got something to say. Bars. It's cold-blooded, man. I mean, I'm gonna get off of PB, well, cause you know I'm gonna run down, stomp down. I'm gonna run down, stomp down, and cause you with my son, and you think he here with his daddy, and see, you heard me straight up on some weak shit, but I ain't on that. That's besides the picture. What I'm on, I don't want to get caught up in the little triangle y'all got going on. I ain't gonna put an L on the top of it. I'm just gonna say the little triangle. You know what the L stands for, don't you?
What does it stand for?
I guess he's just gonna make me see it. Y'all know what it stands for. Anyway, the L triangle. I ain't gonna get caught up in the little L triangle you got going on.
Stand for loser or losing?
I don't know what's wrong with Tune today, y'all. Cause somebody get his. He wants to drink some. I drank a whole gallon of juice. A Kool-Aid. My sugar is high right now. Don't start with the Tune. The love triangle, y'all. I ain't gonna get caught up in the little love triangle that's going on somewhere.
Wasn't trying to add any sugar to any tanks. You hear me?
Bars. Yeah, fuck the car up. Bars. Now what? Wanna keep going?
I don't want no smoke.
keep going.
I'm bowing out gracefully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna f the engine up.
Yeah.
Yeah, how about that?
Yeah, you know, I heard some in the yeah, I done heard.
Yep. Bars. Not the yeah, not the yeah, okay. Keep playing. Let's go. We can dig. But anyway,
Paws.
something going on in there, man. And you know, for a lot of phone calls to be made, a lot of fingers start getting pointed. Somebody mad about something because something ain't something. I ain't in that. I took a picture. Maybe I'm wrong, you know, because I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry for taking a picture with your working partner that you didn't work with before. I thought he was just good for business. Just letting you know, wasn't nothing personal. You know, so y'all can just leave me. Okay, so y'all can just leave me off that side of the road. Wasn't nothing personal. I just want you to know, just in case y'all going in on me, cuz what you doing with Tony? I see you take a picture with Tony. Might be upset. You know, I don't know what's going on, but now I got a little partner that shot one of them. I don't think Murder B, you know, PB, I don't even want just murder game. Cause talking about conversations like this, peanut butter don't sound good. Yeah, that's all right. I'm gonna let you soak in there for a minute. That's all right. Keep playing with me, Tim. Keep playing with me.
My thing with LaKendrick or Kenny B is
Kenny B, something wrong with that picture.
You know, we had just ran into Kenny B.
You don't talk. Yeah, we did, and I told you.
And
I told Kenny B right after that what was gonna happen. What did I tell you?
Yeah.
I said, now you have opened up a new spiritual realm of warfare to where the devil's gonna come in and attack you from every angle. You're gonna stay on your P's and Q's. You think fighting a gang is something, a gang ain't fighting the spiritual warfare. Once you get dipped in that water, you ain't seen hell yet. You ain't seen hell. You know the devil gonna come at you like rush you. You gonna send every goddamn obstacle your way because you a baby in Christ. You don't know nothing. You real vulnerable.
And my thing with Kenny B, is he showed such great restraint when we ran into each other. You know what I mean? He could have got off. He would have had the home field advantage. Anything.
No, he couldn't.
But
and he didn't. Nigga, This Myrtle Brook. This not Stop 6. My end. Ain't no. You gotta. Anything. Them are steps. If they wanted to go down, they gonna make it happen. But when you're around respect, that's what you get. He with me. But you know, my name good in the hood. But at the same time, yeah,
Well,
he had been dipped in the water. He had
in,
been dipped in the water at the time.
in Kenny B's defense, you know what I'm saying? Me looking at the bigger picture, because I know some young, they don't even care about OGs. You know, they gonna crash on sight.
Well, I'm not an OG. I'm just an old guy. That's just a name, but it depends on who that is. If that's the smoke you want, that come with that OG. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta know what come with a person. What come with me? Nothing. Until you go with me. Say, too much breathing in the background. Slow down, Mew. Shit. Anyway, that's hey, baby. Appreciate you. Mind like a champ. You're I told Kenny B, man, keep your head up, your chest out. Don't tuck the chest in and put your head down, man. Once you went under that water, a lot of tests came your way, and here they come. That ain't shit. You went under the water. You got dipped. Oh, you want to play on the guard side. Well, this is what happens when you come to playing on guard side. You know, he gonna make sure you fully connected. But like I told Kenny B, man, stay grounded, man. But for you to turn around and go out like that, I can't see no God in your heart if you try to take a life.
And that's why I said
I mean,
the
devil is really working on you, partner. The devil really snatching. He hurry up and snatch your religion real quick. Oh, he easy. He ain't nothing but a baby. Nigga don't know how to think. He think he ain't seen spiritual warfare. Spiritual warfare is fighting something that you can't see. But it can knock you on your ass every time. Look how they knock you on your ass again already. Got you making bun, got you f***ing up already. Say, go knock you on your ass every time. Kenny B, but for you to have to go out like that, that means you have just, I ain't gonna say you went backwards, you went all the way back. To where you pulled out a pistol and I can't even say you got on no gangster shit. I can't give you no credit for no gangster shit. You don't get a strike for this one. You know, if you'd have popped off on somebody, you know, on somebody, it would look good on your resume probably. I ain't never heard of a pop that's a gangster that take away from his resume. But this one right here, it's a first time offense. And it's the first time for anything, and OG Percy court of law, it takes away from you. You don't get no credit for this one. But you're gonna get some credit for it. Because my thing is this, partner, you shot somebody that probably couldn't even fight, that you're supposed to be able to put your hands on. You mean you can't whoop the L on LMOP? You can't whoop L on LMOP? You probably can't, because I seen the other day you had green hair. I'm not gonna go against you, little homie. But just letting you know Pawpaw upset with you, because you're in trouble again. And Pawpaw like to see you free. Pawpaw like to see you with your head on right. And you know and I know, because now you gotta go sit there and sit behind bars and waste life like little Rodney and them too. All y'all be capping on each other and talking about each other, but all y'all always end up in the same pot of stew. I don't give a if you the meat, the potatoes, or the vegetables. Y'all all in the same pot. And they cooking y'all. Right now, you looking well done right now. I always need some cornbread with you boys. Oh, don't worry. What? Weirich on the way. Bars.
OG Percy.
Yeah.
So in recent Chicago news, King Lil Jay, one of the founders of Clout, one of the founders of Drill, one of the originals from 63rd. The opposite hood of what King Von claims, right? O Block.
Right.
The ops, you can call them, but 63rd.
Okay.
King Lil Jay, a video surfaced where it looked as if we're just gonna use the word transmission. A transmission was sitting in his lap while he was in PC. Now, King Lil Jay called in and said that that wasn't him, although a lot of people, including King Yella, says the video is real. Now watch this. Following that, almost immediately, video surfaced of King Lil Jay choking a transmission in jail. Now, there was people like FBG Butter and whatnot alleging, you know, Butter and King Jay. So I know you're familiar with Butter. Butter and King Lil Jay used to be best friends back in the day. Okay. So there were people alleging that King Lil Jay was messing with boys while in jail. However, King Lil Jay has always denied the allegations.
Right.
But the video of him choking, I guess, the transmission, it was clear as day.
Yeah, like 40 was.
My question to you, as somebody who's been to the pen several times, several different units across the state, great state of Texas, what does that usually indicate? Because I know in Texas you can't really put your hands on them without getting a real serious charge.
Well, that's a man. Why come you can't? I ain't never heard them laws change. But at the same time, what you saying about him? Oh yeah, that means the drill team got a different stick in his hand. That's what that means. He drilling with a different stick now. He's stepping on what y'all said he wouldn't step on. You know, some people don't step on cracks. But it don't surprise me. Told you. I told you. These don't surprise me, bro. Let me tell you something. I don't got nothing to cap about, nothing hostile about. All I got is the truth for y'all. These boys don't be who they say they is in these streets, man. In the streets, you can be a bad motherfucker. But when you have to go to the cage, that street that you once upon a time knew, he ain't that street, man, that you thought you knew. It don't never surprise me, man. I know some OGs out here in Fort Worth, Texas, right now. They got them a nice girl out here, and I seen them same boys in there doing the same shit in that prison when they was locked up. I seen them doing the same thing. I ain't gonna say making the same mistakes. I mean doing the same thing, literally just sitting there got boys in their laps. I told you when I went to prison, I had a boy sitting in his lap and trying to make me lock C's with it. Nah, I don't get down, fools. A nigga gave me some bunk weed. I done smoked 3 joints on the set. He gave me some bunk weed, homie. He gave me 2 punk dogs. I can't even breathe, the motherfuckers. They don't even want to breathe. I'm really surprised to see that happen, though, man. I'm really not surprised to see it happen because it happens all the time, man. You be surprised how many go in jail and flip-flop up, man. I mean flip-flop all the way up. You dig what I'm saying? I would say it's sad, but it don't surprise me. Ain't nothing sad about it when you used to seeing it. And I be trying to tell these cats all the time, these boys ain't who they say they is when they get behind bars. When they get behind bars, them guys turn into boys. Now, for real, for real. But now he didn't sit here and prove himself. You know, they gonna lie about it every time. No, I wasn't doing no shit like that. Shh. And then who is this? Oh, man. No. That ain't blow it up for him, Jim. Motherfucker, like he can't see. Oh, yeah, that's you. Got the same person in your nose right there. That's you. And still squinting his ass, talking about some. Yeah, I know it. You don't want to see it. But it ain't no surprise. These been watered down. Especially when they get in that mud. That's where that word counts it. And then they be the same one come home. Oh, nigga, tales from a crib. I was down on such and such. You need to be sitting there looking at the TV like, come on, cuz. Everybody want that title now, I see. Tales from a crib. It ain't they want the title, they just want the stories that they don't got. Because they too busy in jail doing this shit right here. They too busy got sitting in their lap. I look at all these that came at me, man, and that was on some gangster shit. And I do y'all homework. Half you was sitting in the laps. You hear me? So, looks like culture to me.
This is some breaking news just happened. LeBron James' son went into cardiac arrest today after a workout at his new school, USC.
How hard was he working? God damn. Keep going, Toon. Keep going.
This was reported by the Shade Room. I'm looking at it now. I'll actually read what they reported about Bronny. And I hope Bronny is well, by the way. You know, I never wish anything like that, especially on somebody doing something positive. But it says Bronny James reportedly suffers cardiac arrest during USC workout. According to TMZ, Bronny James was rushed to the hospital after suffering cardiac arrest during basketball practice at USC on Monday. A spokesperson for the James family revealed that he was treated and is now in stable condition. He was also released from ICU.
Good news, God. We don't need no sacrifices this week.
That would have hurt.
Oh, I know. That would have hurt.
That would have hurt. Yeah, that would have hurt.
It's still hurting. God damn me. Till we ready to hit the camera. It's still hurting, but man, shout out to LeBron James' son, man. Appreciate it, man, because I know Tales from a Crib. I had a little brother. His son decided he's gonna, his son had asthma real bad. And right here in Fort Worth, Texas, it was a major, one of the biggest majors funeral that there was. My little brother's son went to football, but him and his mama, Monica McBride. Shout out to Monica McBride, Big Mouth Radio, out here in Fort Worth, Texas. Shout out to Monica. She's a star herself. She got Big Mouth Radio. Shout out to Monica, man. She took him to practice for the first time, and she was sitting in the car, and they were so excited, And my son, my nephew Kyle is a real clown. What I mean by clown, he's just a real get down person. I mean, he's the life of the party, man. He's very, very, very life of the party, man. She said she was sitting in the car waiting for him to come from football practice. Kyle always dancing, doing some crazy to make everybody laugh. He was a joy. She said she watched him in the huddle. Football practice was over. She watched the coach talk to him. Everybody was coming to the car, and she just watching him walk to the car. Again, he coming on to the car. He said he got ready to come around the fence. He just did something stupid. You know how he do? Just fall back on the ground. She said this nigga do anything. She said she was just let look at Kyrie. Look at Kyrie. All right, now get up. She didn't know that was his last drop. She sits there and watched her son drop dead. Everybody started going up. She said, wait a minute, hold on now, because he ain't moving and he ain't got up. He ain't playing. Shout out to Kyle, man. He received his diploma this year, although he died his first day of football practice at Crowley Middle School. First day of football practice, he died on Crowley Middle School football field, and very smart, very bright guy. And he was due to go somewhere with his grades. This year he graduated, and Monica McBride, his mom, took the stage and walked across the stage and received his diploma for him. Shut up! Had a major funeral for him. Every football team from every school was at the funeral, wore their jerseys. His coffin was at a mega church at my cousin's church. Shout out to my kinfolk, Douglas Brown, Greater Commission, one of the biggest mega churches right here in Fort Worth, Texas. Greater Commission had his funeral there, but the moral of the story was he didn't get to come home. LeBron, your son, did. Yeah, we going somewhere.
I was wondering where
I go around the whole block. This man went around the block again.
Yeah.
Say, I ain't leave the building too. I'm still here. But shout out to Kyrell, man. Kyrell is gone. Good cat. And shout out to LeBron's son, man. Cause a lot of people don't make it from practice. That was just practice. Boys, get your life right.
OG Percy.
Talk to me.
Homer Lee. Ferguson's finest. H-Town's finest. Hugh Stone's finest. Mr. Blast-A-Lot himself.
Blast off, man.
Yeah. He mentioned in an interview that we did that he saw you check Crips on Ferguson, telling them that they had to be either Crippin' or gay, but they cannot be both.
Man, so we would be on the rec yard, man, and you know Percy, man, what was good about Percy, man, he was let us, cause you know we did it too. Like, hey man, we finna check our homeboys, woo, just so they got anything they not supposed to have, like contraband. We call contraband like dope, knives, whatever, get it off the rec yard. You know what I'm saying? In case it goes south, you feel me? So that was just a respect thing, bro. But man,
look, because 9 times out of 10, if it goes south, the laws done came and got everybody on the floor, and now you done got caught with some shit. You know what I'm saying? So out of respect, y'all tell them, well, okay.
Yeah, man. So you know, bro, that happened, man. And then one day I'm walking in the hallway, man, and I just hear Percy screaming to fucking D Block. He letting his homeboys know, like, you either a punk or you a Crip. You got by the end of the day to let me know. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it ain't my business though, nigga. Cause I know my homeboys fuck around, nigga. It ain't no you gotta decide, nigga. It's smash gas. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no nothing. You know what I'm saying? So
now D Block had a lot of status.
Yeah, D Block had a lot of status, man. But D Block was a medium custody block. You know what I'm saying? D Block was a medium custody block. He had a lot of status, bro. Hell yeah.
Oh, so and Percy's on D Block.
Nah, man. He was in population at this time. Matter of fact, yeah, he's on G Block.
Yeah.
He was on G Block. I'm walking back from the commissary, boom, and when I heard Percy say this, boom, and I'm falling on the block. There's a whole birthday party going on the black side. You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, man. Then they know what a gangster party is, a blanket party, bro.
What's a blanket party?
Man, bro, I don't know. You know that song. I live Percy tell that one, brother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause it got real serious then, man. You know what I'm saying?
No,
and I don't want to, bro. Me, I just cautious how I speak, even though I'm out here in the free, man. Some just ain't for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Facts.
And in light of everything going on with Tony Willridge and your picture and the allegations, comments that were made, I'd like to go into the reality of your past.
Okay.
What actually happened on Ferguson when you allegedly checked Crips for being a part of the LGBTQ community?
The one that was a part of the LMNOP community?
Right.
Yeah. Okay. I joined a Crip gang. I didn't join a Girl Scouts. I joined a Crip gang. I knew what I was getting into when I got in it. You understand me? And I joined in a city where the culture was held up to its fullest and its finest. Myrtle Worth, Texas. When I went to Ferguson unit, I walked in. The first thing I seen was I was told to come meet the big homie on the unit that was calling shots out of Beaumont. Go. It was calling shots out of Beaumont. And name was Pooh. I said, go. Baby. He'll be mad at you in a minute, too. But anyway, I gotta go all the way to the moral of this story, too. But anyway, I got there was a lot of Crips mingling and dingling with the gang.
Mingling and dingling.
Yeah, dingling. Ding-a-linging. Yeah, mingling and dingling with them. And it was a culture there before I got there. When I got there and I said something, I didn't like see. They talking about this the big homie. They talking about Luxie. I said, cuz I looked at him and I walked off. I get up and down, look, what? And left his seat hanging. I walked off. And I never get my partner ran up behind me and said, cuz you can't do that, cuz. You can't do that, cuz. That's the big homie such and such. I don't give a who that is. And they got a whole pump in his motherfucking life. Hugged up with a whole pump. Talking about, here, what's up, cuz? You the new Nah, I ain't the new You the new I ain't seen no Crips act like that. You knew. Understand me? So I didn't agree with this shit, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Then I got on the unit. I remember a nigga named Little V came and approached me. Came beating on the window. Tell me, say, man, who is this new nigga named Percy? That's me. I was standing right there and he yelled through the window. That's me right here, huh? What's up? He started saying, I need to holler at you. And it's the way he was talking to me just made me feel like this nigga just thought, you know, he was just wooed on some gangster shit. Yeah, I need to holler at you. I need to holler at you. Let me tell you something, man. You can't come over changing what we got going. You can't come over changing what we got going. What the fuck y'all got going? What you mean what y'all got going? You ain't telling me nothing. You know, this how we rock over here. You try to think you don't speak on that about who with who. As long as he ain't no Crip. I don't give a who on who in here. As long as no Crips ain't doing it. Cause that's what I'm trying to tell you. Come outside and talk to me. I said, you the messenger? And I noticed when he was talking to me, there was a lot of Crips just padding up behind me, listening to him. I guess he's supposed to be somebody. I ain't been here for my whole day. And everybody trying to see what he trying to say.
This first day on Ferguson?
Man, I ain't playing no games. First day, I ain't playing no games. First day, I'm telling you, as soon as I got there, I didn't like see with the big homie. Now he done sent a nigga over there to check me, cause I just got here trying to run down on him. And I told him, I said, right there, and I feel like nigga was handling me. So so many niggas watching, I'm like, what's up though, man? I said, check this, I said, you the messenger? He said, yeah, I said, you the kid, the messenger. You hear me? Yeah, so you go tell your partner them that. And yeah, I'll be outside tonight on the rake yard. And I went out there, and they tried to tell me what was going on. Them actually tried to tell me, cuz we can get you one, man, get you going on. Cuz who the f is you talking to? These wasn't playing. Cuz I told y'all, when I got to Ferguson, it was a handful of real and a whole bunch of I ain't lying to y'all. I'm gonna say it again. When I got to Ferguson, it was a whole bunch of and just a handful of real. When I left Ferguson, it was a handful of real a little bit of yeah, because I'm tell you something. That's one thing, you know, as a man and a culture that I'm not gonna let die like that. You don't turn the culture around like that. I ain't never okayed a punk. I ain't never put a punk in no Crip gang. I ain't never did none of that. But I wouldn't doubt if they in there now, because guess what I found out?
What you found out?
Oh, these Crips been doing.
Wow.
These Crips, listen, man. Either you getting your Tony on, or your Tony on. On this side, but either way you look at it, it's Tony. It's all three of them. You been doing it. See, you don't gotta be the punk, but it's the ones that's messing with them. And it's the Crip. It was a whole bunch. Now you get scared. Oh, cool, there you go, cool. There you go talking about that old good shit again. Yeah, cause you know that's right up y'all alley. It's like Big Titty Dewberry. You understand me? Yeah. Talking about shit. Don't never mention me on no Crip. I'ma stand up talking about, yeah, you stamp Tony right. I stamp your ass too. I stamp you to be the first gay Crip in this month. The first Crip with titties. I'm sorry, I ain't tuning ass for this, on my bad. But when you open your mouth about Ferguson and about shit, I'm gonna say something. And I seen Dewberry had my name in his mouth about the Tony Wilbers thing. That ain't got nothing to do with you. And then you tried to make it true when you know that I'm scrubbing in, but that's all right. When it comes to them titties, we know you gonna say something. You gonna say something. But anyway, back to you, Crook, 'cause you look like one of them. You built just like one of them on Ferguson that was taking that. Yeah, you tell him take your shirt off and we're gonna show you what punk titties look like in the penitentiary. He got a pearl on. Can't take it. Them one made, they would be a got chest. You don't got no chest. Now go bury that, Dewberry. Motherfucker. Yeah, go bury that. Now, let's keep my name out your mouth. Again. Once again, I have to put you on the potty. But anyway, Ferguson unit, yeah, 'cause I can see why y'all talk like that. 'Cause that's what you need to be on. A lot of them down there mess with them boys, but that was one thing I had to accept. Now, what if I told you I had to accept the punk? If I tell you I had to? What if I tell you I respect accepting the punk now? After I fought the punk for some years, I beat them so I don't do no gay I don't put them. That's y'all, nigga, my man. But at the same time, watch this. It's one thing somebody came to me and told me, man, that made me realize I have to accept what's going on.
What was that?
I'm going home. They not.
Hello.
Goodbye. Hello. Damn. And you know, and goodbye. You know what? That's where my respect came in. A nigga pulled me to the side and told me the realest thing I ever heard. He said, "Percy, let me holler at you, man." And he's serious about that booty. Y'all think I'm playing. Niggas ain't trying to turn down no damn man. You get your killed around. Look here. You know what the man told me to him?
What he tell you?
We're gonna end it on this note. That man said, "Percy, how much time you got, man?" I said, "I got 5. He said, "Well, let me ask you something. How you gonna tell a man what to do with his dick, man? He got 75 egg. He got a life sentence in here, man. How you telling people what to do with their dick and they ain't never going home? You get to go home to this all they got. How you gonna tell them that's been down here 30 and 40 years, they can't do this, they can't do this, and they been doing this for the last 30 and 40 years. And you finna go home. You down here visiting. You got a little old 5. And did your time 3 and 4 times. Flat already. Flat. How you gonna tell a man what to do with his when you going home and he not?" Man, you right. I didn't look at it like that. That's all they know for the rest of their life. And I'm talking about that ain't going home. Y'all believe me, a lot of them ain't going home, y'all. I just came off Ferguson. I walked amongst the living dead. Life sentences everywhere. A whole prison full of life sentence young kids that ain't never 120 years, 113 years, 19, 21 years old. You know what, man? I had to accept. You know what? You right, homie. You right. Only a wise man will figure that one out. It don't have nothing to do with what gang I'm in when it came down to a life lesson. And the lesson is, make it make sense, Percy. You going home, and they not. So I'm gonna get off your cop. Bars. Let's go.
Hey, RealToon, it's some real money in the room.